exile for everybody looks different for everyone else. It's the unfair treatment that's imposed upon you by someone else because of other reasons. Can I talk about exile? Exile is, what does exile look like? Exile sometimes looks like being raped as a young girl. Exile sometimes look like being the one raised in the family that's the homosexual or the lesbian, struggling with your identity. Sometimes exile looks like the one that's been beat, talked about, and criticized. Exile is the way for some of you your mother loved a man more than she loved you, put you out the house for the man, and ready you was a 16 young girl somehow trying to figure. Exile looks like the fact that you loved the family that you was with, but you were raised in a family full of crabs, and no matter how you tried to climb out of the crab pot, they pull you back down, never to see. Exile is a young girl at 14 or 13. You left home just with all your babies trying to make it and had nobody on your side to help you make it. Exile for some of us look like having homeboys that you stood on the corner with them and you protected them, but when the deal went down, they turned states and left your life to be a nobody. Exile looks like your friend got you past you a J, and from that J went to crack, and you spent for the next 30 years of your life smoking more than dirt is heroin, crack cocaine, and now you're 40, 60, and 50 trying to figure out where your life is. Exile look like somebody passed you a bottle and you started drinking, and you've been drinking ever since. Drunk past a marriage, drunk past happiness, drunk past success, and now you are 50, 60, 70, 40, or 30 trying to regain the consciousness of your life because life. Exile. I want to talk to somebody that somehow as a boy you was happy playing with your little ball, rolling it down and playing basketball, but somebody raped you and snatched your identity from you as a young man, and you are still struggling to find your identity. I want to talk to some young girl that while you was called a hoe and fast because somebody crept in your room, called your uncle or your daddy or even your mother, and they messed with you and it left scars in your life, and so you became a hot tamale, a hoe on wheels, a fight ready to try, and messed up your life, and you've been consumed with the notion of being a nobody, and people have ostracized and laughed at you. The truth of the matter is you were exiled, and sometimes life gives you where you had a daddy that didn't want you, a mama that was tired of you, and a family that didn't appreciate. I want to talk to somebody